everyone, my name is Lady Contilius. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So those of you who found me through Twitch, you'll know that I've been streaming on Twitch for about 7 months now. I started out doing it as just kind of like a hobby, trying to get through that social aspect of getting through the pandemic. But soon after I started streaming, I actually came upon not working as much. And so I've been doing Twitch full-time pretty much since early or late December. I do a lot of just chatting and art on Twitch. I should have a link in the description below if you want to come and follow me there. I am very chat focused. I love learning about people. We're very inclusive. We call ourselves the Cool Kids Club. The clubhouse is kind of my stream area, but I thought I'd branch out into YouTube. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a question and answer portion of for you all today, and let you guys meet me a little bit and tell you what to kind of expect from my channel. If you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment. And if you like kind of what you see here, I'd love to have you follow along on my journey. I am also on pretty much every social media there is. So TikTok, not very present on yet. I'm still kind of working out how to do TikTok, but I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Discord. I have with my art, I have stuff on Redbubble. So feel free to join me in those journeys. So I asked people in my community and in my real life some type of questions I think I should put in on a question and answer type video for you guys to get to know me. You'll learn that I'm kind of an open book. I don't really keep much to myself. I'm pretty transparent. So I guess we'll get started. Everyone was like, well, we kind of know everything about you. And so I simply Googled up some question and answer type things. I'm going to answer them. So about me questions says here, what's my name and age? So of course, shocker, my parents didn't name me Lady. But online I do go as Lady Contilius. I do not share my real name with everybody, not because this is a character or this is an act or anything. It's just nice to have a little bit of anonymity when sharing your whole life on the internet. So please don't think that this is an act or a mask or a character. It's simply who I am. It's just a nickname that I have. I got the nickname because my husband is also on Twitch and he goes by Sir Contilius. So I played off of that when starting my Twitch channel. I'm 33 years old. I live in the Midwest in Wisconsin. So like I said, I'm married. I've been married for nearly 13 years to my husband, Sir. We do not have any children, although we do have 2 kitty cats who often frequent my streams, and I'm sure will frequent this channel as well. Their names are Link and Annie. You can see kind of going through up in the top corner here some of my emotes from Twitch, and we do have Link and Annie emotes available. I am a Scorpio. I was born in November. I don't necessarily get really into astrology. It's kind of fun to look at, but I'm not like dead set on it or anything. My favorite color, so for the longest time, probably for like the past 15 years, my favorite color was pink, but has since transitioned to more of a darker, deep purple. I just consider that myself. I'm getting a little older, a little more sophisticated. So like a dark, deep purple is one of my favorite colors. But if you are ever part of a art stream or I ever do anything art related on here, you will see that I pretty much love every color. And like Jenna Marble said, I kind of have the too much gene. I kind of don't know when to stop. My lucky number says here. I have a few, not for any particular reason. I'm very number oriented. I'm very odd when it comes to my numbers. Like when I set an alarm, it can't be like on a 0 or a 5. I don't like that, but I don't like the even numbers either. And you'll say, oh, there's my cat making noise. You'll say, well, 5 isn't an even number. It is the most even odd number, just letting you know. But my favorites are 3, 87, and I do like 18. I know that's an even number. Oh, hello. This is Link. He's the one that you will see on the most. Annie's kind of a scaredy cat, and she kind of keeps to herself, but Link loves attention. So those are my favorite numbers. Please. You'll often see, you know, he tries to be a little indecent. We have to tell him, we don't give that kind of stuff away for free around here. So we have to let him know we don't show our butts. You can go to the OnlyFans for that. So where am I from? I have always lived in the Midwest in the United States. For the first 22 years of my life, I was in Illinois. But Sir and I moved up to Wisconsin when I was 22, and we have lived there ever since. My height and my shoe size. So I'm between 5'7" and 5'8", and my shoe size is between a 10 and 11. It fluctuates. Am I a more artistic or mathematics person? I would say I'm probably more artistic, but I do have a lot of very set ways that I think about things. So I do have, you know, left brain, right brain kind of fighting constantly. When I wasn't going through my medical journey and everything, I was a nurse, and so you do have to have both kind of objective, subjective parts of your brain working at all times. You're working with numbers, you're working with medicines and machines and different things, but you're also working with people. And I do believe that there is an art of nursing and a science of nursing, so I try my hardest to kind of juggle both of them as far as artistic and mathematics. My favorite animal. So I have a couple favorite animals. I love all animals. If I won like the lottery, the first thing I would do would be like buy a huge ranch and be an animal sanctuary. It's a goal of mine. I love cats, and I love goats, and I love cows. Top favorite animal is a goat. Close second is a cat, and then followed third is a cow. All of them, I feel that I just have a weird connection with all of them. I have a cat tattoo and a goat tattoo. I'm saving up for a cow tattoo as well. The furthest I've ever been from home, so if we're calling home the Midwest, probably Las Vegas, Nevada. I lived out there for a summer, and I was a nanny. That's the farthest and the longest I had ever been away from home. My dream vacation would be one that I don't have to pay for. But truly a dream vacation. I mean, I love traveling, and I haven't done nearly enough of it, but would probably be over to Italy. I love their culture. I love that it's there's ancient parts of it that, you know, has been around forever. I love the food. So I would love to go over to Italy. What food do I love the most? That is cheese. And that is not because I live in Wisconsin, but it helps. I love cheese. I love all kinds of cheese. I do not like blue cheese. That smells like feet. But pretty much any type of cheese, and it's going to be my friend. We buy a lot of cheese here in House Concilius. Favorite pizza topping? Probably cheese. Surprising, I know. But I do love an all-meat pizza as well. My favorite sport? My favorite sport is football. American football. Not have anything against soccer or anything like that, but I love watching football. I used to love playing football. I love learning about it. I love the game itself. So yes, football, American football. And I am a big Chicago Bears fan. I will never be another fan, but I do just like watching football. My favorite movie? My favorite movie is The Little Mermaid. I do love pretty much any Disney movie, but Little Mermaid is my favorite. I do also love a lot of musicals. I like Dirty Dancing, Grease, Sound of Music, Wizard of Oz, those kinds. But yeah, cartoons. My favorite alcoholic drink. I don't drink anymore, but if I were to say like my favorite drink would be a cranberry vodka. My favorite shot is Jägermeister. I know people think that's odd, but you like what you like. Favorite non-alcoholic drink, chocolate milk, by far. We do love chocolate milk. And as a nurse, I think that chocolate milk can cure things. Warm blanket, chocolate milk, and a little hug go a long way. Do I want children? Sir and I desperately wanted children, but unfortunately my body said no. So we are unable to have natural born children. Eventually, maybe someday, we'd like to adopt or foster. We're not ruling that out by any means, but we are unable to have our own children. My favorite TV show and my favorite band. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I can watch That 70s Show anytime. Anytime. I don't really necessarily like the last season, but I do like That 70s Show a lot. Other than that, I watch a lot of like Discovery Channel, documentary type shows. I like those. And like trashy reality TV. But like I said, we don't have cable or anything like that, so I don't really watch a lot of TV. My favorite band. Now, music is a huge part of my life. I've grown up with it. My dad has been in bands. So I've grown up with music all around me. Sir is a musician, as you can see behind me, his instruments. So music is a big part of our life. My favorite genre would be like 90s alternative and grunge. Like Nirvana, Melvin, Sonic Youth, that kind of thing. I love like 80s thrash metal, but you're gonna be hard pressed to find any type of genre that I don't like. But my favorite band of all time is Modest Mouse. They've been a mainstay for me since probably my early childhood. I was probably 10 when I first listened to them. And they're my happy music. So Modest Mouse is my favorite band. So the next question I saw on this little thing that I pulled up was, do I have any studies? So like I said, yes, I'm a nurse. I have my bachelor's degree in nursing. I have worked in long-term care, which is nursing homes. I've worked in hospice and palliative care, which is more end of life. I've worked general medical and surgical floors in hospitals, and my last position before I was off on medical leave was a cardiac floor nurse. So chest pain, heart attack, open heart surgeries, that kind of thing. That's the kind of patients I used to have. My long-term goals for my studies would be to be a nurse practitioner. So they're very similar to a doctor. They just have a different scope of practice, a little bit different training, of course. But I'd like to get my doctorate in nurse practitioner to care for geriatrics. So that's older patients, but I'd like to specialize in hospice and palliative care. Really, really interested in death doula. So I know a lot of people have probably heard of doulas as getting people who are giving birth through, hi buddy, through labor. But a death doula helps people and their families go through the dying process. People always say, oh wow, that's a very special thing. How hard is that? That type of thing. I love being there for people. I love helping people in the end of life. It's very beautiful. It's very freeing. There's a lot of room for education. And that's something that I really like about it. So once I kind of figure out what's going on with my medical stuff that I have going on, I will be pursuing that degree. Why am I recording this video? What's this channel going to be about? You've made it about 15 minutes in. I applaud you. I can talk and talk and talk. It's just what I do. But this channel is going to be just me. I might do vlogs. I might get ready with me, day in the lives. I'm planning on doing some like motivational vlogs, some meditation. You'll often see clip compilations from my Twitch channel. But it's just another outlet for me. I really, really like the content creation part of all of this. I'm really excited about learning to edit, that kind of thing. These are going to all be very raw. I'm still very new at all of this. You may see me do video games, you may see me do art, but I'm very open to suggestions. Editing lady here realized I'm such a professional and forgot to, end the video. So yeah, like I said, feel free to follow me on my social medias. I'll have them linked below. I am available on Twitch usually about 4 days a week, and I'd love to chat with you there. If you have any suggestions for a video or something that you'd like to see, please feel free to leave that in a comment, or any questions for me. I'd love to answer them and get to know you all. You can expect to see me hopefully do at least one video for YouTube that is YouTube only content every week. So professional. So I was like, I came back as editing lady to then say like, oh yeah, I forgot to say ending, and then I didn't say goodbye in the part that I had added on. So post editing lady back to say goodbye is much later now because I'm such a professional and I know how to edit like great. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Music was created by my lovely husband Sir Contilius. I will put a link to his SoundCloud. It is DMCA free. All he asks is that you give him a little bit of a shout out for using his music. And I will see you guys the next time I post a video. Have a great rest of your day.